Good morning, students. Yesterday we have completed chapter relation and function. Now I will be giving you a quick recap what we have learned. Okay, so let's make a new slide. Right. I talked about function. I talked about relation. I talked about Cartesian product. What is a relation? Tell me. Relation is a subset of Cartesian product A cross B. It is a relation between A and B, Cartesian product subset. Okay. Then what is a function? What is a function? Function is basically, it has two conditions. A function, a relation from A to B is defined as a function if all the elements of A is associated with some or all elements of set B, and second condition, elements of A is having unique image in B. Okay, then it is called a function. Then I taught about types of function. Types of function. Identity function, identity function. Identity function, what was identity function? When domain and codomain were same and fx equal to x, it is known as identity function. I taught about signum function, I taught about greatest integer, fractional part function, constant function, signum function. All right, so I told everything about the types of function. Now what we have learned about odd and even function. Odd function, if f of minus x equal to minus fx, it is known as odd function. If f of minus x equal to fx, it is known as even function. Odd and even function. I told about bounded function. What is bounded function? Tell me. Bounded function are the function which is limited between a fixed number which is a finite quantity. For example, fx belong to minus 5 to 10. Okay, so it is bounded. There must not be minus infinity or plus infinity anywhere in the range. Okay, now implicit and explicit function. Implicit and explicit function, what were these? Y is equal to x plus log of x plus y. Can you determine what is y in terms of x? No. So it is a implicit function. But y is equal to 1 by x square. It is y is equal to 1 by x square. It is expressed in terms of x. So it is a explicit, function. Explicit function. Now, what were left topics? One function, onto function, many one function, into function. One function. When fx is increasing or decreasing in the entire domain. If fx is increasing or decreasing in entire domain, it is known as one function. If fx is neither increasing nor decreasing, for example, we have function, it is increasing over here from point A to B, and from B to C it is decreasing, it is a many one function. Many one function. Okay, a1 a2 up to am. Here we have b1 b2 up to bn. All right, so a1 will be having n choices, a2 will be having n minus 1 choices, and am will be having, what, tell me, n minus m choices. So here number of one function is equal to n minus m factorial upon m factorial. Is m factorial upon n minus m factorial. Here n is greater than m. All right, for m greater than n, there will be no one function. One function plus many one function will be equal to total number of function. Now total number of function A is having m element, B is having n element. Total number of function equal to n to the power m. N to the power m. Now onto function. What is onto function? When the codomain and range are same, it is known as onto function. When codomain and range are same, this B set, this capital B set is codomain. When it is same as the range, then it is known as onto function. It is known as onto. Otherwise, it is into function. All right, clear? Today, I will be discussing some PYQs with you. For example, question 1, it is JEE Advanced 2025 question. How to solve? F is from R to R, G is from R to R, H is from R to R. Fx is this: a1 plus 10x plus a2 x square plus a3 x2 plus x to the power 4. What is gx? b1 plus 3x plus b2x square plus b3x cube plus x to the power 4. Hx is f of x plus 1 minus g of x plus 2. Then the coefficient of x cube in hx is what? We have to solve this. Okay, now let's see. One solution. Let's find hx first. F of x plus 1 is equal to a1 plus, here we will replace x with x plus 1, a1 plus 10 times x plus 1 plus a2 x plus 1 whole square plus a3 x plus 1 whole cube plus x plus 1 to the power 4. Write g of x plus 2. Replace x in terms of x plus 2 in gx. b1 plus 3 times x plus 2 plus b2 x plus 2 whole square plus b3 x plus 2 whole cube plus x plus 2 to the power 4. What will be my hx? It is equal to f of x plus 1 minus g of x plus 2. It is equal to a1 minus b1 plus 10 times x plus 1 minus 3 times x plus 2. 10x plus 10 minus 3x minus 6. Open the bracket, write it. It is a2 x plus 1 whole square minus b2 x plus 2 whole square plus a3 x plus 1 whole cube minus b3 x plus 2 whole cube plus x plus 1 to the power 4 minus x plus 2 to the power 4. This is my hx. Now what the question is asking, it is asking that what will be the coefficient of x to the power 3. Now see, a1 minus b1 will be not having x cube, 10x plus 10 minus 3x minus 6. It will be not having coefficient x cube. Same with this. Here we will be getting coefficient of x cube and also over here. So we will focus only on these 4 terms. Okay. So coefficient of x cube in hx is equal to a3 it is x cube plus 1 plus 3x square a3 minus b3 into what, tell me, x plus 2 whole cube. It will be x cube plus 8 plus 6x into x plus 2. So coefficient will be a3 minus b3 from the first two terms. Now check for this. Plus expanded. It will be using binomial theorem. It will be x to the power 4 plus 4c1 x cube into 1 and something minus x to the power 4 plus 4c1 x cube into 2. All right. So underline the coefficient of x cube. Now check. Here I am getting a3 minus b3 plus 4c1, it is 4, minus 4c1 into 2, it is minus 8. So it is equal to a3 minus b3 minus 4. All right. But we don't know about a3 and b3. Now, one more information is given that a3 fx is not equal to gx. Now we have to use it. How? Let's see. What is fx? Check here, fx minus gx. I am writing here only. Fx minus gx is not equal to 0. If fx is not equal to gx, fx minus gx is not equal to 0. So if you subtract, you will get a3 minus b3 x cube plus a2 minus b2 x square plus 7x plus a1 minus b1. This is fx minus gx, which is not equal to 0. For any cubic, there will be at least one root. There will be always one root. Okay. So it is telling that fx is not equal to gx for every x belong to R. So if it is a cubic, it cannot be always 0. It cannot be always 0. So what we conclude from here, a3 equal to b3, because if it will be cubic, it will be at a point, it will be 0. It will have maximum 3 roots, minimum 1 root. Okay. So a3 equal to b3, then it becomes a quadratic. Yes, a quadratic can be having 0 roots. For example, this one or this one. It is okay for a quadratic. But for any cubic, you can check, it always cuts the x-axis. All right. So from here we conclude a3 equal to b3. If a3 equal to b3, then coefficient of x cube is equal to minus 4. Check the option. It is equal to C. It is equal to C. It is equal to minus 4. All right. So what we used, a small concept of binomial theorem. Number 2, some basics of cubic equation. Cubic always cuts the x-axis. It is never possible that it will not cut the x-axis. And number 3, basics of function. And these three concepts unitedly form a JEE Advanced 2025 question, which is solved so easily. All right. Second question. Fx plus y is equal to fx into fy and fx is positive. A1, A2, A50 be an arithmetic progression if FA31 equal to 64 times FA25, sigma I equal to 1 to 50, FAI equal to 3 times 2 power 25 plus 1, sigma I equal to 6 to 30, FAI we have to find. Is it tough? Let's see. Fx plus y is equal to fx into fy. Remember, fx plus y is equal to fx into fy. I taught you that fx is equal to a to the power x. Or you can take another variable because it is been used in question. You can take k to the power x. K to the power x. A1, A2 up to A50 is in AP. So I am using k to the power x. Both are correct. K is a positive number. All right. So what is given? F A31 is equal to 64 times A25. F A31 is equal to 64 times F A25. Okay. Now, what is A31? A31 is equal to A plus 30D. First term is A1 and let the common difference be D. So it is A1 plus 30D. What is A25? Tell me. A1 plus 24D. Okay, put it. K to the power A1 plus 30D is equal to 64 times K to the power A1 plus 24D. Now put this K over left hand side. It becomes K to the power 6D equal to 64, or K to the power D is equal to 2. It is also equal to 2 to the power 6. So from here we get K power D equal to 2. It is equation number 1. Clear? We have given sigma FAI from 1 to 50. It is equal to 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. Let's see. Okay, for 50. 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. FA1 plus FA2 plus FA50 is equal to 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. What is FA1? Fx is equal to k to the power x. So FA1 is equal to k power A1, k power A1 plus k power A1 plus d plus k power A1 plus 49d. 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. K power A1 is common. K power A1 is common. 1 plus k power d plus k power 2d, k power 49d is equal to 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. All right. It is a GP. Sum of GP. K power A1. It is 50 terms. It is not 49. It is k power 0. Here it is k power 49d. So 50 terms. Common ratio is k power d. So it is k power 50d minus 1 upon k power d minus 1 is equal to 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. Okay. Okay. Now we have from equation 1 k power d equal to 2. See, k power d equal to 2. So put it in this equation, equation number 2, it becomes k power A1 2 power 50 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 is equal to 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. 2 power 50 minus 1 is equal to 2 power 25 minus 1 into 2 power 25 plus 1. So it becomes k power A1 2 power 25 minus 1 into 2 power 25 plus 1. It is equal to 3 into 2 power 25 plus 1. It is cancelled. All right. So k power A1 is equal to 3 upon 2 power 25 minus 1. It is equation number 3. Okay. Now, last step. It is asking sigma I equal to 6 to 30 FAI sum. What will it be? K power A1 plus 5D plus k power A1 plus 6D plus up to k power A1 plus 29D. K power A1 plus 5D is common. 1 plus k power D plus up to k power 24D. It is again GP. It is again GP. K power A1 What is k power a1? Use this from 3. 3 upon 2 power 25 minus 1. Okay. 3 upon 2 power 25 minus 1. What is k power 5d? K power d is 2. So k power 5d will be 2 power 5. It is equal to 32. Now this is GP. It is equal to k power 25d minus 1 upon k power d minus 1. What is k power d? You remember 2. So 2 power 25 minus 1. 2 power 25 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. See, it is cancelled. It is 1. So 3 into 32, it is equal to 96. Since k power d equal to 2. Since k power d equal to 2, it gets cancelled. So 32 into 3 equal to 96. What will be my answer? It is equal to 96. All right. It is not tough. It is just combination of some basic concept. JEE advanced question are never tough. All right. You know about basics of AP, basics of GP, something about function, made a question. Done. Third question, JEE advanced 2024. Let's see. Fx plus y is equal to fx plus fy. Gx plus y equal to gx into gy. Now we have to solve it. If fx plus y is equal to fx into fy, fx is equal to, tell me, it is sum, sorry, fx plus fy, fx equal to kx, fx is equal to kx. Okay, if gx plus y is equal to gx into gy, so gx is equal to, tell me, a to the power x, a to the power x. Now what is given? F of minus 3 by 5 equal to 12. So this implies that minus 3 by 5k equal to 12. What is k? Minus 20. Therefore, fx is equal to minus 20x. And what else is given? G of minus 1 by 3 equal to 2. Okay. So a to the power minus 1 by 3 equal to 2. So a to the power minus 1 equal to 8. So a equal to 1 by 8. So what is my gx? Tell me. Gx is equal to 1 by 8 to the power x. Now it is asking f of 1 by 4. F of 1 by 4 equal to minus 5. G of minus 2. G of minus 2, it is equal to 64. It will be 8 to the power 2, 64 minus 8. Okay. Therefore, minus 5 plus 64 minus 8 into what? G0. G0 is nothing but 1 into 1. What is it? Tell me. Calculate. 51. 51 is the correct answer. So it is 51. Okay. It is 51. Simple question. Now you all have to practice previous year question. It is not tough. You have studied everything and don't need to worry. Okay. All the best. Thank you. Here I end my chapter.